From beautiful Oriole Park, the show brings you, and getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball, low.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rogers. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Just missed. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Adley Rutschman. This is again 5 in a row.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That's inside. Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 2 outs. Makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Sonny Gray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Pete Alonso. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. And that's off the inside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Henderson headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Oh, great stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Durbin. Play made. That ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. One up, one down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Curtis Mead.
Woo!
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Oh.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 3-1. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Batting 9th, left fielder Eli White.
In there for strike 1. Henderson. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. back here in Baltimore. Bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
On the ground, out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting eighth, designated hitter.
One down. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Two now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Inside. Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. And they're up by 3.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Headed for the plate. Gets off a throw, and he's out. Tried to score the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. back now at Oriole Park. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch out, but no action. Rafaela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Walked his first time. That's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Pitch out, but no action. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Pickoff throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Way upstairs, and now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 3-run homer, and we're level. It's 3-3. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh.
Tied up here in the early going. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of his.
Coming on for the Orioles, Cody Hoyt. And now Curtis Mead swings through that one for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Basallo hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ground ball left side. Base hit into the outfield. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now it's going to be Colton Cowser.
Ball, outside.
Ground ball right side. Contreras to second, and a run scores on the double play. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swings through that. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. On the ground to the left. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Eli White.
The Red Sox trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 2. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
In the air, left field. White moving under it. And there's one down.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Jeremiah Jackson.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
That one pushed foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Dylan Beavers.
Nope, that's foul.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. To the right side. Contreras over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 48.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fouled off left side. base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Upstairs.
Oh, that's a ball.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Breaks his bat, pops it up, and there's one down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Next is the designated hitter, Romy. Solid. Andrew Kittredge will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Masataka Yoshida, a critical at bat in this game for him. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Guys, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run is in to score. So bases loaded with 1 away. Curtis Mead up next for the Red Sox. Ripped to first, caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Inside, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles' leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
One away.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Samuel Vasallo. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And still another double play. Their 4th tonight, inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. So stepping in for Boston, Eli White.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Tied at 4. And downstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Sliced hard but foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-2. Quick toss to first. White back in on a dive. The 2-2 now. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner takes off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive. In the center field.
So they turn to their closer, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Bases juiced, no outs. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Caleb Durbin, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Fouls away the first offering.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. Two aboard, 2 outs. Curtis Mead up next for the Red Sox. In there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Well, we go bottom 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Nope, that's off the
Now,
plate.
this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get.
Monasterio fired to second. Inning ends on their 5th double play of the game. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. Coming out for the Orioles, Cam Sanders.
Number 73.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away. Back to the top of the order, Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Ball inside.
Monasterio over at first with 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
For the Red Sox, right fielder, William.
No. Hello.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. Jackson Holliday now at the plate. Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen. That clips the corner.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Struck him out swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Dylan Beavers. Next to hit for the Orioles, making a move for a pinch hitter. Kobe Mayo looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. That's a strike. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 7-5. Back now at Oriole Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Cowser makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Oh.
Red Sox by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Nice grab over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. He's already homered in this game.
No, that's a ball. Ball, outside.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. And makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the Red Sox bring out a new pitcher, Eric Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The Orioles down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Stays alive. The 1-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out. 2 down. So digging in, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
No, that's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Curtis Mead.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. No play, that's an infield single.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, and Albert Suarez takes over on the mound. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Eli White.
Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Suarez, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a 1-1. Meade off of first with 2 away. And that one handled. Bottom 9. Stepping in, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
2-0. And there's a ball. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Orioles down to their final out. Next for the Orioles. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
one.
The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire...
I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls.